A letter from Roland de Montauban, Knight Commander of the Order of Hearts and right hand of King Augustus Valentine IV. My king, this engagement seems to be going mostly smoothly. I regret that I lack my glaive, for I do not trust the soldiers stationed in this castle to protect Francesca properly, but I am still armed and still strong. Fear not, lord, for no harm will come to her while I still draw breath. She, on the other hand, fears nothing at all, and is having a wonderful time amongst her fellow ambassadors. It is good, I think, for her to be out and stretching her legs. It appears our fears were confirmed, lord. The Argent dynasty has managed to construct a weapon that, in great enough numbers, could indeed present a legitimate threat to Valentine City and Bouclier-Courrouge. I recommend immediate movement to secure our shores facing Behren and the implementation of research into potential new lines of defense. While of course Bouclier-Courrouge and my lord's strength are the greatest powers across the archipelago, we must admit that you are but one warrior, mighty as you may be. A king needs forces to command, and the Argents have presented a new form of force. Additionally, the Titans are among those present at the gala. One of them is Valentina, and seems to still hold true her love for her king. I can only hope her influence amongst her comrades remains a positive one, and the Titans do not as well turn to coveting the power of Valentina. I will admit, seeing them together, comrades from across the archipelago, fills me with a sort of unease. Are we wrong to stand alone? Our strength and our people are the greatest in the world, as we have proved time and time again, but still the question lingers in my mind. Florian von Argent speaks of terrible tidings, monsters beyond reckoning come and destroy all we hold dear. My king is great and powerful, but he is man as well as God. Is it fair to place the burden of protection solely on your shoulders? I have no doubt that you are equal to the task, my lord, but should you have to be? All right, we're back. Radiant, I'm going to take you off of this bridge so that we know that you are no longer you're in the mech now.
Yes. I'm this picture of a Gundam now.
Yes, this picture of a Gundam now. We don't have any pictures. We don't have any pictures of the mechs, so we got to use Gundams. So you what do you do? Let me this is my GM job. I'm going to describe the scene to you.
Okay.
Paint us a word picture.
Yes. So you are below this. You've been caught and put in this. You see the crumbling bridge above you. It looks worse from below. Like you can see a bunch of the infrastructure of this bridge is like busted. And it'll probably continue to crumble almost up to the top. Sucks. On the other side of the bridge, you can see through like the archways of the bridge, you can see the Silver Kindness Artillerist, which you know houses Anthony Argent and Solomon Steps in Silence.
I'm gonna fight Solomon in this mech.
Solomon is...
Ignore the crab. Fight Solomon.
Solomon is, I believe Solomon is using the maneuverable stuff of it, and Anthony is the shooter. The gunner. And also, there is this huge, giant fuck-off crab, the terrifying spider crab monstrosity. It is missing one leg because Solomon shot it off. Mm-hmm. And Brand the Enduring, clothed in metal skin, is standing on top of it and, like smashing it with his fists.
Clothed in metal skin implies that the skin is not his. He took it from someone else.
Who'd he take the skin from?
He's exhibiting his quirk, I guess.
Okay.
It is his metal skin, probably. So what do you do, Radiant, in the Bulwark Tempest? Or the Bulwark Typhoon? Which is it? We just call him BT.
I think it's Tempest.
Okay, so the Bulwark Tempest.
I think we kicked Typhoon around, but Tempest ended up being the one.
Yeah, we kicked it around because it sucks.
Yeah. I don't know idioms.
No. All right. But Radiant, it is your initiative. This is the scene around you.
Okay. First of all, I want to just look at the people on the bridge and gesture with my arm, hey, get off the thing.
You have speakers in your cab. You can talk.
Okay. I gesture and I also say, hey, get off the bridge. It's collapsing.
Okay. On the bridge, Kingly Unbecoming looks at Ford and says, I mean, you heard him.
Yeah, I did.
It sucks to look at.
Kingly is holding a dazed Ord, Brickminder of South Pillars, who nearly fell into his death, but was saved. And he says, fuck you for making me be a hero.
What?
What?
Kingly says that to Ford.
Okay, first of all,
I only caught him because you couldn't.
Oof, Jesus Christ.
And he starts,
that's a tough one. Hold on, I'm thinking. I'm not good at these.
Also, was that my free action or was that my whole thing?
No, that's not your whole thing. I was just telling.
Yes, okay. Just making sure.
Kingly is also not engaged in conversation with you, Ford. He says that and then carries away.
Jesus Christ.
Radiant.
Yeah, Ford's having a really great time here.
Radiant.
So the next thing I want to do is I yell at Brand, jump, and I want to horizontally cleave through this crab.
Horizontally what, this crab?
Cleave through the crab with my sword.
Cleave through the crab. Okay. Sure. You want him to jump and then so he's dodging you by jumping?
So I don't know, what if I hit him? I'm warning him that there's about to be a big sword swing in his general direction.
All right. Sure.
That's a hack and slash?
Yeah, I guess if it's just that you're engaging this crab in melee.
Yeah.
You're not trying to miss Brand. You're just you gave him this order and if he gets hit, it's on him.
Yeah, I'm attacking the crab horizontally specifically because attacking him vertically would for sure hit Brand.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see if that changes the trigger from engage in melee to a different thing.
I don't think Radiant is being particularly careful because Brand seems to be in control.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hack and slash.
Okay.
And remember, hack and slash is
strength.
No,
right?
it's sync with when you're in a mech.
Yes. So strength, all the same. It's the same.
Yeah. For you, it's the same. All right, that's a 7, which means that you deal your damage, and the enemy makes an attack against you.
It's a very average day for Radiant Ire.
Average day for Radiant Ire. All right, give me your big sword slash.
Yes, my damage. I can play Dungeon World. I remember how to do it.
You do a lot. Here's the thing: you do a lot of damage. Because remember, it is your class damage plus your cast power plus your level of corruption.
Ooh.
Remember, you do
fun.
Plus, I believe when you are on a quest, you do plus 1d4 damage.
Yes. Okay. Wait, is that like a standard for the quest, or is that something I have to ask for?
I believe that's a move that you have.
Okay.
If I look at your character sheet, you have the move smites. While in a quest, you do plus 1d4 damage.
Okay, yes. I figured, I wasn't sure if I had to activate that or not. Okay, so let me tally this all up. My power is 3, my damage is d10, my corruption is 1, plus 1d4.
Yes.
Is that it? Am I missing something?
No, I think that's it.
Okay.
That's
Jesus
not right.
Christ.
Definitely.
That's not correct.
Right. That's 11d4. 11
I rolled it bad.
Hey, 1 sec. I got you.
All right, here we go again.
Radiant does.
Can I roll it?
It's fair.
Yeah. If you want to roll it yourself.
Okay, 1d10, just 1.
Yeah.
11d10.
Just fucking annihilates Cho in one fell swoop.
That's not bad.
Better than mine, actually. Impressive.
Yeah. So we'll let this crab get its hit on you before you completely demolish it. Christ on a cracker. It does 1d8 plus 1 to you.
Okay.
So you roll that.
Okay.
I know we don't fight super often.
Plus 1. That's a 2. Plus my armor is just nothing. Does it ignore armor?
No, it does not ignore armor.
Oof.
So it slides across, and then you just go smash. You drop the hammer on this thing, and it is cloven in 2.
Nice.
Completely
Crash dinner for everyone.
A frankly ludicrous amount of damage.
A powerful boy.
Did we mention how much damage it is? It's 17. It's 17 damage.
17 damage. This crab had 10 health with 3 armor. At the calf level, it wouldn't have done that much damage if you rolled, you wouldn't be able to roll this in your puny body.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's dead. It's crushed. And you look at your sword, and Brand is clinging to the edge of it.
Hey, little guy. I pick him up and I put it on my shoulder.
Okay. He's standing on BT's shoulder as this crab falls into 2 bisected hunks.
Real quick, can I roll a discern realities to see if Anthony and Solomon are super crazy jealous of my moves?
I don't think you have to roll because you get a bloop bloop on your comms.
Hello.
Holy shit! That was fucking crazy, kid.
Who is saying this?
That's Solomon.
Okay. It's like Anthony's being very friendly to me.
No. But then you do hear Anthony's voice and says, I guess that's what the classics do.
Use swords? Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks. You guys did really good too. You guys.
You see Solomon put up the mech's thumbs.
Yeah.
Good job. We're all heroes here.
Yeah, we're all heroes here. I also put my thumbs up. Great effort, you guys.
Participation awards for both.
Good hustle.
Good hustle. Wow.
We left it all out there on the field.
That combat didn't last anything at all. Good job, Radiant.
Yay!
Brand is on your shoulder like a little guy.
Just a little guy.
He's got one hand crooked into the one of the edges of the helmet to make sure it doesn't fall off.
Yeah.
And he says, "Yes, very impressive. You want to put me down somewhere?"
Where do you want to go?
The castle, I think.
Okay, can I reach up there? It's real high up.
I see there's limitations to these casts that we have.
No, this is an out of character question. It's 100 feet tall, and I am not 100 feet tall.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Forgot about that shit.
Can I jump?
I think you can like clamber your way up.
Can I Kobe him?
I was about to say you just dunk him.
I mean,
That's a bad idea.
he said, when you can throw me, I will survive it.
Kobe. No, I clamber up.
You could also get your sword and like put him on the end of it, and then just like hold it up to the top of the thing, and you can climb off your sword.
Sure. I think I climb up because I'm not going to leave my cap in the middle of the forest.
Okay, there's not room for it in the castle.
Yeah, but I want it to be like not in a pit.
Okay. You can get it. Yeah, we'll see. You can get it. There's like a side hill that is only 40 feet, where there's only 40 feet drop.
Yeah.
And that's where you can get it.
Cool.
Cool. You handled that really well. Ford, how are you doing?
Not great.
Sorry, Ford.
I'm sorry, Ford.
Ford's currently thinking that maybe he should have just like stayed in the forest and like never taken this gig and just like not interacted with people ever and just kept hunting Longlegs Man.
You found the Longlegs Man. You found him.
Yeah. Ford, as you're walking up, Frida Foya von Berengar, the soldier, who I've never actually described. She's been here the whole time. Obviously, I've mentioned her before. She's a very pale woman with a burn scar over a large portion of her head.
Is she one of the people who hates me?
You thought she did. She's got bright red hair, but she puts her hand on your shoulder and she says, "It was a valiant effort, Maphorn."
I think Ford does like laugh and go, thanks.
The most important
Fantastic.
thing is to continue.
The most important thing is that you tried your best, and we're all very proud of you.
Where's my participation trophy?
Everyone had so much fun, and that's all that matters.
Meanwhile, in the castle,
Theft.
in the laboratory, in the laboratory of Wayland Evaldi, there is a rabbit and an elf looking at two sealed glass cylinders that are holding an orangish gold gemstone sword hilt, wrapped with a wire wrapped platinum handle, and a spear made of a strange cloudy quartz with storm clouds roiling within it, marked with the symbols of Cella and Amatine, irrespectively. Again, there are also 2 silver kindness customs on each side of you, one of which looks very nimble, and it looks like it has maybe integrated firearms on its arms. And the other one is very big and bulky and looks like it's got extra armor.
I hate them, but I hate them very much.
They're very flash.
What do I have to cast Osmond voice? What do I have to do to get Zara into some theft today? Can I do a discern realities on the things, on the shiny, the things that I want to steal? Yes.
Also, what is your bardic lore?
Oh shit! What is my bardic lore?
It is spells and magics.
It is.
These are magical items.
Yes, and this is a new location. This lab. Please tell me.
When you first encounter an important creature, location, or item, you can ask the GM any one question about it. I will answer truthfully.
Oh, okay. What's points? What this point? What is this?
You could. Is what is this your question?
Yes.
Okay. These are holy arms. They say that in the old days, the gods would craft weapons for their champions to connect them across vast distances. They were both powerful items in their own right and a direct line of communication to their patrons.
Oh, man. Radiant probably... Yeah.
You don't know this, but Zara has already found one.
Oh, shit.
What?
Wait. Do I know this?
You don't know the story that Adeline knows. You know about an item that you found that allowed you to talk to a god. Well, not you. Someone else.
Oh, ooh. Right.
Yeah, gemstone weapons. They're conduits.
Would I be able to like puzzle this together? Because I assumed out of character that that was like a specifically and uniquely a moonstone thing.
Yeah. You had no evidence to the contrary until now.
So wait, so you're saying Adeline knows of this?
Adeline knows that there were items crafted by the gods to allow them to talk to their champions.
Adeline starts to ramble about this because she's trying to convince Zara of how much we need to steal this for Radiant, because it's a direct line to Chella.
Okay,
so you can puzzle that out.
Okay. So I can extrapolate that this is similar to the moon glass that connects to the moon goddess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's actually really compelling because hold on. Adeline? Yes, I am with you that it would be beneficial for Radiant specifically to be able to handle these items, and I think we should handle them more. But Adeline, look around us. We have people who are capable of creating more calves for us, calves that can be controlled by anyone. We need them on our side, Adeline. So we have to do this the right way.
By stealing really good? I agree.
No, by not... Look, Adeline, we need to talk. Let's go talk to Wayland. We've been here for a long time already. It's starting to get suspicious. We need to leave anyway.
Yeah, you're definitely feeling like your time here is coming up.
Can I use can I do, what does my snake choker do again? It's a parlay thing, isn't it?
Your what?
The snake choker. It's...
Yeah, you're the silver tongue necklace, the choker?
Yes.
That is, you get a +1 to parlay when using grace or flattery. Can I
flatter Zara?
That's a tough thing, because we don't, unlike some other Powered by the Apocalypse games, Parlay doesn't have anything for specific PC interactions beyond what is written. Like, Zara doesn't have any actual I don't know. Emily, do you believe that Zara is swayable? Oh wait, no. Parlay also says specifically when you have leverage on a GM character. So you cannot parlay. So you're gonna have to talk. You're gonna have to talk it out and see if Zara is convinced.
Expand the use of the silver tongue trigger to be good at charisma checks, because
look, I'm with you, Adeline, but I want to do this the right way, and we really need to go.
If we don't take it now, I think that you're being, I think that you're being too trusting of Wayland. I don't think he's not going to let us have this. He's not even going to let us see this again. I'm not going to be like, hey, Wayland, can we... I do, because this is their secret lab.
Yes, but I have a secret lab too, and I don't let anybody in it. That's pretty par for the course for genius inventors.
Yeah, you go get Wayland then, and I'll just wait here with the fucking shit. I
grab Adeline's hand and I start trying to drag her away. Come on, you're going.
I want to steal it really bad. Can I just try to grab it? What do I have to roll to just try and grab it?
I think you can Well, because here's the thing. To get it, you will have to break the casing.
Yes.
They are sealed. So you can roll a Defy Danger strength to bust it. Or maybe a con?
Oh, yes, please.
And then Zara, if you wish to, can roll an aid or interfere.
Oh.
Because we very rarely hinder people, but this is what that is.
Yeah, okay. I think that works.
Okay.
This work for you. We could both fail a roll.
Okay, I got an 8. Zara got a 10.
10. I interfere with you and make it a 6.
Fuck. That sucks.
Yes, it does.
All right.
It does suck.
He's not going to let us have it.
So here's what happens. Oh, God. Adeline, you moved and you I don't know, what are you going to bust this thing up with? Your fist? Your rapier hilt?
With my fist.
With your fist. Alright, so you grab it and you start to yank it off of this, try to pull it so you can smash it. And Zara goes, "No!" and grabs you around the waist, and you are kind of wrestling here in this space. And then you go, whoop! Which one were you grabbing?
So it's the cello one.
The cello spear. So you go, whoop, and it comes free of its casing, and Zara, continues to pull, and it goes flying over the railing into the cavern.
Oh, no. Well, let's see what you did now.
Now we have to go get it. Whoops.
And it goes, and you hear the glass smash at the bottom.
Oh.
Wait, the glass of the case?
Of the case, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
you knocked the
Yes,
case.
now we have to go get it.
This is my plan all along. This worked out great for me.
Uh-huh.
How do we get down there?
It's going to be the bigger of the two staircases. It's a spiral staircase that descends deeper.
And we go.
God, I'm so livid. I'm now there is no way now they're definitely gonna know that we were in here. Way to go, Adeline. I hope you're happy.
I am ecstatic.
I finally found someone who gets me, and you have to go and ruin it.
Well,
What about that nice elf back in the ship on the island?
Oh,
Artemis?
Yeah, Artemis is cool.
Yeah.
how far down does this staircase go?
Oh, it goes very far.
I'm complaining the entire time.
So you run, you go downstairs. It's a couple flights worth down until you come out into the cavern proper. And you move out into this cavern. You see the spear on the ground, surrounded by glass shards. And above you, you hear the lock turn in the door.
Oh dear. Go, get it, come on.
Yeah, hell yeah. I grab it.
Alright, that's gonna be if you want to do it without being seen or heard, it's gonna be a Defy Danger Dexterity.
That's really bad, huh? That's a 2 that I rolled.
Oh boy.
That's a 2 that you rolled.
I know that I have a -1 in Dex, but how come I always roll bad?
Yeah,
I always roll really bad.
You roll really bad. I'm sorry. Hello, and thank you for listening to Roll Dice and Cry. This is Zach, your friendly neighborhood GM, and you're listening to episode 38 of On the Shoulders of Giants. At this point, we have wrapped recording of the entire end of the season. We've just got a handful of episodes left in the Endless Sea before we break to try out something completely different. The Local Haunts Anthology Kickstarter is still ongoing. Emily is writing a comic for it with Melissa Capriglione doing the art, and it looks fantastic. So if you have the means, please consider backing that project so that it becomes a reality. You can find details at Local Haunts Book on Twitter. Thank you for continuing to blog and tweet about the show using the hashtag Articast, RDACAST. We've been working on this show for almost a full year now, and it's so great to see new people picking up the show and giving it a shot. And that's all because of you wonderful listeners getting the word out there about us. Get hyped for the last episodes of the season, and get even more hype for what's to come. We've got some irons in the fire, and I really hope you dig them. Also, if there's any burning questions left in you as we continue to approach our season finale, and beyond, we want to hear about them. We're planning on doing some sort of Q&A episode after the season finale airs, so start thinking about anything in particular that you'd like cleared up or expanded upon, regarding the setting or the story as it's been so far. Probably some of those questions will be answered by the end of the season, but still, start thinking, and we'll see you next week. Above you, the door opens, and you hear Waylon dum 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 stomping with my big legs. So you grab it, and so here's the thing. It takes special gloves to grab one of these things without getting transported.
Oh, do I get to talk to Radiant's boyfriend?
Oh my god!
Everybody, let's let everybody talk to Chella except Radiant.
And so you grab this spear, Adeline, and it feels like a bolt of lightning goes through you.
Ow.
And you open your eyes, and you only very briefly see, you get the barest glimpse of a room made of coral, with water dancing on the walls, and a figure chained to a throne. And then you hear, "Fuck off, Ambrose. Send empathies."
Oh my god.
That is so mean.
Oh, that's so good.
Fuck off, Ambrose.
Oh, me too.
Do I see much of do I see much of what the figure looks like? Or is it in shadow or something?
It's very much in shadow. You see one thing about their silhouette. Their head has a 5-pointed crest. Very similar to one you've seen before.
Oh, where did I see it?
I have a question. Is this a giant kobold?
No. His head is shaped like Radiance.
With the little cute mouth and all?
Well,
No.
like a dragon version. Like I said, it's in shadow, but it's got a crest that looks like Radiant's crest.
Thank God.
Yes.
Also, what did he say after "fuck off, Ambrose"? Because
Send
I did
empathies.
I burst out laughing.
Yeah, he said, "Fuck off, Ambrose. Send empathies."
Oh, that's so good.
Send me.
I'm trying, buddy.
Send me.
Quick question. I know that this is I'm here for only just a second, but when I enter an important location, I can ask the GM for one fact from its history. That is my racial move.
Yeah, okay. I think you get a very, very brief flash of memory.
Well, hold on, because I think Adeline gets to ask a question specifically.
No,
right?
that's the bard spell. That's bardic lore. I think Adeline's talking about the elf racial move.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
My bad.
Adeline has so many knowledge-based things.
Yes, that I remember to use all
One
the time.
fact from the history of that location. It's where the anguish came from.
Ooh. Damn.
Radiant, I'm really sorry about this.
I'll get him. I'm gonna get him.
No,
worry,
it's
I'm
becoming
bringing
clear
this
that
to
we
you.
should not get him. He
I'm
needs
gonna
to
get him.
stay there.
I'm gonna get him.
No.
And then above you see.
We're gonna get him.
Above you hear, "Oh no, oh my gosh!" And then Big Legs running over and says, Boy.
Is there another way out of this cavern, or is it just the stairs?
There is. This cavern loops around a corner.
I want to run. I want to run in the way that he is not. And I don't care if Zara follows me or not. I don't care if I have to leave the gala early. I'm not letting him take this from me.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you run around the corner. Fantastic. And you end up in, I don't know, Zara, are you following, or are you going to take the heat for this?
I'm taking the heat for this.
Oh, no.
I think Adeline just bit books, and I'm like, wait, because I'm not clever as other people or fast.
And then Waylon, you hear they snap their head over to you, and they come looking over the railing, and they say, Zara! Zara!
Hello, Waylon.
What are you doing down there?
Look, I can explain. Just I'll be right up, okay?
Okay. And their voice is kind of shaky and sad.
No. I go up.
They sound very betrayed.
No, well, hold on. Just... Hold on.
Turn it around, Zara.
Yeah, I'm fucking gonna try. Wait, right now, or are we switching back? Will we come back to this, or?
We'll come back to this. I'm gonna tell Adeline what she finds. So, Adeline, you were, you pass the rows and rows of silver kindness units. And there is something further still in this area. It actually opens up even further into an even bigger area. Like a huge, it reminds you greatly of the area where you first found your calves.
Yes.
And you look up and you see something.
Ruh-roh.
What do I see? What do I see?
Kneeling on the floor of this area with a large, the big, what's it called? Catwalks around the calves, of your, back of the bastion.
Yes.
Is a massive gleaming silver celestial armature frame. And, the silver kindness, obviously, are those are things were built. They're nice, but they are not the same. This is the real deal.
Oh shit!
It is resplendent, wearing gleaming silver and gold armor. It's got a helmet shaped like a Pegasus or a unicorn.
Cool.
It's got a face plate, and then the wings of the Pegasus go around the face, and then there's the unicorn horn. And it has a set of wings that are pinned in, not spread, not spread. My basic sort of touchstone for this is the Unicorn Gundam from Gundam UC. Except silver, chrome, effectively.
Okay.
And it is this is the real shit. And you were looking at it. And you know what it's called, just seeing it.
Ooh.
Because it's shit. Ambrose whispering in your ear. This is the Coruscant Chevalier.
Cool.
Ooh, spell that for me.
Yeah, cool name.
Write that down for me.
Cool name, hard to spell.
Corscatechevalier. Chevalier, a knight or a cavalry person.
I love it.
Yes.
Very much. And
ally. Don't steal it. Don't destroy it. We have a friend.
Do both of these things. Destroy it.
I know that I've been rolling just so bad. Can I do a discern realities?
Yeah. And then we're going to have to cut back to the other group.
Yes. Oh my god, I rolled a 10 for once.
You rolled a 10?
For once in my life. For once. Okay, shit, I gotta... Hang on, I don't know the questions.
Okay.
Discern realities. Okay, 3 questions. What here is useful or valuable to me?
I mean, the Chevalier is a that's a very good calf. It's not your style, for sure.
Yeah, my style is the weak ass thing that I'm in all the time.
I mean the spear that you've got is extremely valuable.
Yes, anything I can pick up in my hand.
Yeah, I think useful is there is another passage that winds out of this room, going in a different direction.
That is useful.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you know that I'm I'm not just gonna pretend like you weren't here.
I know, but
so I'm throwing
you can't take it from me. You can get an explanation from them, but it's too late. I already have it. What here is not what it appears to be?
I mean, what else would it be? It's a calf. You know this is a calf. I don't think anything here is exactly... I guess part of the cliff face here, the external cave, you realize is a door. Is a hangar door that will open up and let this thing come out.
Ooh, sick. What happened here recently? What have they been doing with this big robot?
I think what you find out, what happened here recently, you look around, this thing was not found here. This thing was placed here. This has not been here for the last 2,000 years.
Fairly useful information. All right, I'm gonna book it.
Also, here's one thing I can't take.
Okay.
You know how, like, when you looked at the stalwart Hyperborea, it was like all fucked up with anguish.
Yes.
Coruscant Chevalier is not.
Yes. Suck it, everybody.
This thing is pristine.
Why?
Because it means Wayland is our buddy pal, and you better get ready for a new NPC at the Bastion.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm not gonna get in the robot and steal it. No.
Okay.
I'm not. That's silly.
That's a Radiant move.
That's a Radiant move, and I have to give Radiant a spear. So off I go.
I didn't steal anything. It was self-defense from a shark.
This is true.
Alright. Meanwhile, or Radiant and Ford, not like that. You return through the guardhouse where you came out of.
Mm-hmm.
And you're in the lower courtyard with everyone. And everyone is also like crowded around, had been watching, saw what happened.
Great. Love it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
The Radiant, you smashed that crap good.
Uh-huh.
Ford, you did your best. And Florian has to address everybody and says, so things, everything is under control. I would like to say that first and foremost. The bridge is out, but we will be having people looking into that tout suite. We will begin repairs immediately. And in the meantime, please just enjoy the gala and put these terrible thoughts out of your mind, and things will be entirely fine. You are perfectly safe in Castle Silverhome. No harm will come to you here. as at these people who are like all, what? This is scary. People are scared.
That's the actual things that they say. Me when I'm afraid, actually.
Mm-hmm. Radiant and Ford, what are you doing?
Oh my god, they all moved at once. It was very frightening.
Yeah, I figured they should probably be down here instead.
Well, I kind of have a feeling that I should get my calf up here.
Uh-huh.
And I don't have the summon move.
Mm-hmm.
Which is great for me. Is the gala gonna be, like, soon?
I mean, yeah.
Like today soon?
Like,
yeah, today.
no, like how many hours soon? Like how many hours soon?
An hour, if that.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And I think for Radiance out of his mech, I clap him on the back and go, hey, great job out there.
Thanks. You too. He doesn't say it like condescendingly. Oh, big calf.
Yeah,
I know.
The silver kindness is also here.
Okay. There's a big calf in here. Okay. Yeah, he says it generally. He wasn't expecting a compliment.
Thanks. Could you maybe give me a ride down to the town later so I can pick up my calf?
Why not right now?
The gala's in an hour. Can we get there and back in an hour?
Can we? Zach?
I mean,
can we?
In a calf, yeah.
Yeah.
God, this is just the worst time for Radiant to leave.
How about after the gala, okay? Hopefully there's not going to be any more crabs.
Actually, I turned to whoever was at the scene. Does anyone know where that came from? Did it fall from the sky?
It fell.
Yeah, actually, what the fuck?
And Florian's like, yes, it's, from what I heard, just fell out of the sky. Terrifying.
It's a crab, though. It comes from the ocean.
Hey, can I see the moon right now? Quick, you.
Oh, yeah, you can see the moon. Everyone can see the moon at all times.
I eye it suspiciously.
Did the moon throw it at us?
There you go, you
Ford's
fucking
working theory.
Take that, Earth. Fuck off.
Fuck off,
That's
Titan.
Ford's working theory.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking queefs. Take this.
Okay. So Ford, yeah, you look at the moon, and it's the moon. It is still
super threw this at us.
It is still, waxing or waning. It is waning, but it looks like a waxing moon if you were to look at like a chart of moons. Moon chart. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So we're not getting the calf. That's a smart thing to do. I don't mind delaying getting the sphere. If you,
Radiant doesn't know. It's funny that Adeline is somewhere like, I need to get to Radiant ASAP, and he's left.
Yeah. I think it would be better if we had more calves out here.
Yeah. Okay. Let's.
It's fine.
Let's make a quick calf run.
It'll be like 15 minutes, probably.
It's BYOC AF. So it's a BYOC AF party.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
We gotta go to the 7-Eleven and pick up our giant robot. I don't want to spend a lot of money, so let's just get like Bud or something.
Radiant gets like a slushie also, since he's there.
You two leave.
Jet robot and a slushie.
As you're walking back to the calf, Florian goes after you, and she says, "You two are leaving?
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
You want anything from
Do you want a
from
slushie?
town, like a slushie?
Do you want a celestial armature? Everybody please laugh. Thank you.
Yeah, we're just gonna go pick up my mech in case another one of these, in case it gets crabby in here again.
Right.
Do you want me to help prepare the crab? I really want to cook it.
He's pretty good at cooking.
I suppose.
Especially seafood.
Though, I think, Radiant, that would be a bad idea.
We've eaten one of these before.
They're tasty.
You haven't eaten this. Just to be safe, I would prefer not to serve it to our party guests.
I mean, we've eaten, like, an anguish before. It was fine.
No, you fucking didn't. What the hell are you talking about?
Wait, what are those monsters called?
Yeah, what are those
monsters called then?
Those bulettes?
Yeah.
What are the monsters
Was that not
called?
an anguish?
It wasn't an anguish.
Okay.
It was like corrupted, but it had like the stone in its chest, but it wasn't made of the stuff.
Right.
Oh shit, it's gonna come back if we don't take the stone out.
Oh my god, we gotta...
Oh shit.
Okay, we gotta dissect it.
Fuck.
Florian has her hand over her face. And she says, please just go and hurry back. It's very important that you're here.
Okay, we'll be back by the time the party starts. We promise.
Yeah, and if there's like a weird stone in its chest, just like take it out.
I will bear that in mind. And then she looks at Radiant, kind of quirks her head to the side, and she says, Radiant, are you on a quest right now?
Are quests a thing? The mechanic of quests?
They're a thing for paladins.
Okay. Like in universe.
I mean, you know that they're a thing for you.
Okay. Radiant just says, I suppose so.
Would you mind telling me what your vows are?
Oh no!
What's happening?
Why?
Lie.
Don't lie. Just tell the truth. We have no reason to distrust these people.
Why?
Why?
Yeah. I feel like that's a valid question to ask.
It's curiosity.
At the party.
That's a lie.
Okay, fun. At the party.
At the party?
Mm-hmm. Just ask me again.
All right. She looks kind of torn.
I super don't trust like that. A corruption point told me not to trust her, so I'm not going to trust her.
Like when she like looks like this, like sort of like not confused, but like conflicted look across her face. She looks a lot younger. It's like her guard goes down, and then she like just puts it back up.
Is she like a secret god?
And she says, "Of course. I'll see you when you get back." And she turns and like flares her cape out and walks back to reassure the rest of the guests.
Okay. That was a weird interaction that I just had. Let's go get our...
Does she want anything from the 7-Eleven?
God. Let's zoom back to Zara while you two go off to have some fun at the 7-Eleven. Zara, you are with Wayland in their lab, and they say, Zara, what's going on?
Okay, I know this looks bad, but I promise I can explain everything.
The Stormstone Spear is gone.
Yes.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Oh, is that what it's called? Oh, I know. Okay, yes, the Stormstone Spear is... Okay, so it's really kind of a funny story. You see, we heard the explosion, and after seeing the silver kindness, and after seeing the Fontanium, or synthetic Fontanium, or bright steel, if you will, although I think Fontanium is but for another time, and especially because of a lot of weird stuff has been happening, you know, and we started to think, well, why are we here, and what are we doing here? And I tried to tell everybody that maybe we should trust all of you because, you know, you seem nice people, and you seem like you want to help, and it'd be good to have you on our side. But there's just been a lot of things that don't add up, and so I thought that maybe that while everyone was distracted, we could maybe take a look in your lab.
You broke into my lab?
Well, yes.
Their faces so
but
sad.
But look, you have
see
to
tears in their eyes.
No, you have to understand, though. Wayland, I want to trust you. I really, really do. Wayland, I know we don't know each other very well, but I feel like we think the same way a lot of things, and that's pretty rare for me, Wayland. So I really, really wanted to trust you, and I still do. But Wayland, when we first met, not you and me and the other Titans, when we first met, the first thing we did was explore an island that had a room in this building that looked a lot like this one. And in that room, there were skeletons 8 feet tall, and they looked a lot like you. And they got up and they attacked us, and they were infected to the core with anguish, Wayland. And I understand that you might not understand what I'm talking about, but it's a big deal. It's dangerous. We're not just out here to have fun or to invent things. We're here to save the world, or at least we're supposed to be. And Wayland, do you know who the last Titan is?
Wayland gives out this long, slow sigh.
Do you know who talked to me from Tower North?
And they nod.
Was it you?
No.
Are they on our side?
Yes, as long as you're on theirs. We want to work together, Zara. Miss Fontaine. This is the sort of thing that nobody can do alone.
Well, I agree.
And they've run their hand over the top of their fuzzy moss hair, and they say, I know about that island because we were there. We left it there for you to find.
Okay, I'm gonna take a step towards them, and I say, Wayland, what happened? What happened to the Leichenfarden?
A long time ago, we worked for the Giants. We were their guardians, their wardens, and when the Giants lent their artifice to the Titans, we worked for the Titans. We kept the celestial armature frames going. We repaired them when they came back from battle. Not me, of course. This was long before my time. I've heard it from my grandparents and great-grandparents. And then, when the Giants died, or went to sleep, we left, and we hid in the mountains, and we hid in the forests, until the Titan came back for us. And I came, as is my duty, and I helped to make sure that things work this time.
What do you mean, work this time?
Well, it's obvious that the Titans didn't exactly succeed. The Anguish are coming back. They need to stay gone.
Right. Well, here we are. Here you are.
Here I am.
Do you still want to work with us?
And they kneel down and in front of you and they say, do you trust us? Can you trust us?
I think so.
Then it would be an honor.
Yes. I'm gonna take their hands. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna give them a smile. I'm gonna say, well, I think with us and with you, we might just stand a chance.
That's what we think too.
There's someone I think that you would really like to really should talk to.
Okay.
Well, I think you should. Well, I think you should talk to all of the Titans. Oh, by the way, just as a little side note, we did do a little snooping, and again, Waylon, I'm very, very sorry about that. But you gotta understand where I was coming from. Was sort of a place of sheer panic, and I was I tried to ask myself, like, what would Tiyuku do? And you don't know who Tiyuku is. And she was really nice. She was really brave and sort of, anyway, so, and then we went over and I told, Adeline not to take this, no, we're not going to touch the spear. We're going to ask Wayland about it and everything's going to be fine. And I was right, as usual. But she did, so then she was like, I'm going to take it. I'm going to give you the sticky fingers. And I was like, oh, don't do that. And I tried to stop her, but I'm not very strong, and I really didn't want to hurt her. And then we ended up, and Adeline took the spear, and I'm really sorry.
Well, that's dangerous.
Well, let's go find Adeline then, because
yes, that's a good idea. It would be very bad for your friend Radiant to touch that spear before he talks to Florian.
Okay, let's go then.
Okay.
Skedios.
We have to let him touch it. This is a race against time. I'm an agent.
Having these races against time in this
I am an agent of drama. Oh, I am.
As all bards are.
Oh, spaghetti. So we're running down the stairs, and we'll just find that line, and I stop at the end of the stairs, and maybe Waylon bumps into me, and
bump.
Like they almost tumble over.
Yeah.
Maybe we do tumble over. And we fall down the rest of the stairs.
Tumble over and then romantic comedy land on top of Waylon.
Okay. Can we do that?
Sure. You're very small and they're very big chest.
Okay, great. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, and I get up.
No
and then they go, well, wait a second. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Who is the last Titan if it's not you?
Oh, that's Lady Florian.